All right, let me give you a little thumbnail here, and then I'll give you a prediction, Alano and I, a little later on. Listen, the Diamondbacks are, they're a significant underdog here, and you can see why. I mean, first off, that ballpark is a major advantage for the Phillies. You got to keep that in mind. I understand we had Torrey on a couple days ago. Dodger Stadium is basically it's a church compared to Philadelphia. Let's be honest. Let's call it like we see it. It's a church compared to this ballpark here on the East Coast. The Diamondbacks have also had trouble in New York a lot in the past. This year they had a lot of trouble. They lost 5 out of 7 in New York. Last year they had trouble. New York's a tough place to play. Same sort of scenario there. Diamondbacks a young team. That crowd will be a major factor. And I understand the Diamondbacks won in Milwaukee and they won 4 road games. I get all that. But this is a different animal. Got to be fair. And Philadelphia right now, they got it going in this park. So that's a big advantage for the Phillies. Number 2, the Phillies, we just saw it against Atlanta. They got a lot going on. They got a lot of energy. They got a lot of moxie, down and dirty kind of players. They're hitting 1 million home runs. They had 2 starting pitchers, really 3 if you count Suarez, who did an excellent job. They have bullpen too. I mean, the Phillies have, quote unquote, it. Sometimes you look for teams in postseason to play that seem to have that intangible, and obviously Texas has it at the moment, but nobody has it like the Phillies. The Phillies got it all going on right now, led by Harper, who's tremendous. The Phillies have it all going on right now. Castellanos and Turner's hitting well in Game 4 against the Braves. This is going to be a very, very difficult offense to stop if you're Zach Gallen and, of course, Merrill Kelly. So that would be number 2. Number 3, I think the Phillies starting pitching is a little better. I mean, I think if you ask me my life on the line, Wheeler or Gallen, I'm taking Wheeler. If you're asking me life on the line, Nola or Kelly, I'm taking Noah. You're asking Nola. You're asking me life on the line, Suarez or Fort, I'm going to take Suarez. So starting pitching advantage is also for Philadelphia. That is number 3. Stadium, offense, pitching, and then their bullpen's better. They got more ways they can hurt you in that bullpen. And I don't think, listen, with the way Alvarado is pitching, Kimball did a nice job. He used Strom in the 9th inning there on Thursday night to get out of that 9th inning uprising with Atlanta. That bullpen is great, too. So no matter how you look at it, it appears that this Phillies team is really, I think, going to be too tough to beat. Now, Diamondbacks, they have speed. They got a chip on their shoulder. They have a nothing-to-lose attitude. Who thought they were going to beat the Brewers? They were trailed in Game 1 and Game 2. Who thought they'd beat L.A.? They killed Kershaw right out of the gate in the top of the first inning last Saturday night. They got out of some scenarios against the Dodgers in Game 2. They stopped Betts and Freeman, Harper, and anybody else you want to put on that level in Philadelphia. Not as good as Betts and Freeman, or not better than. And they stopped those 2 guys to a 1-hit scenario in the 3 games. So I don't want to sit there and say Arizona doesn't have a chance, but I would be... I'm going to be very, very surprised if it's not Phillies. And listen, I haven't been on the Arizona bandwagon anyway. I thought Milwaukee. Obviously, I thought L.A. I didn't think they'd win a game against the Dodgers, and they swept. The Dodgers were the team that didn't win a game. So I can't go crazy here and all of a sudden jump on, their wagon. That would be the wrong thing to do. You can't do that when you're making these predictions. You got to stick. If you're anti somebody or pro somebody, you sort of got to stick that way moving forward. And I just think the Phillies got too much happening right now. I would be really, really surprised. And so would America. Let's call it like we see it. So would the baseball community. You go find somebody right now in baseball who follows the sport, who covers the sport, who broadcasts the sport, who works in the front offices of any of these teams. You go find me somebody that's willing to go on record right now that elects the Diamondbacks to win this series. Go ahead. I'll be waiting. You go find, so you're not going to find anybody. You're going to find a Diamondback fan. All right, fine. And I love Lovello. Nobody loves him more than me. He's been on here 1 million times. He came on here Friday. He waded through a technical glitch. I've been killing the Diamondbacks, and he still sat here and came on. I'm a big Lovello fan. And that team's done a great job. Don't get me wrong. They helped us out last year at the Super Bowl. We did shows from that ballpark. I got no problems with the organization, none whatsoever. But I got to be fair. This is a tall order. Beating this team's a tall order. And again, nobody in baseball thinks they will. Be fair about that. Don't sit there and say, well, this team, this is not 50-50. This is, everybody in the world thinks it's the Phillies' time. I think the Phillies are the team to beat. I'll take the Phillies here to get through. I'd be surprised if they don't.